Hello and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to look at the 3rd Tank Company of the 18th Cadian Courtesans Roughnecks. Now this is the tank company that is in support of the regiment and is the 3rd Tank Company out of 3. So this is the reserve company, and leading the tank company of the 3rd is the 2nd Lieutenant. Now as you can see here, this is the original Leman Russ. This was released, the original kit itself was released in the mid-90s. I believe it was 1994, possibly 1995. And then the accessories kit, I believe, was released in the year 2002-2003. But there you go. So he's equipped with a dozer blade and sponson heavy bolters, an Agura array, and track guards, and obviously he's equipped with a battle cannon and hull mounted las cannon. Now this kit here, sadly you can't interchange the weapons because there's hardly any weapons options, so most people didn't bother magnetizing, unlike the later kit. So this is the original kit that Games Workshop had made. And not only that, almost forgot, he's equipped with a Hunter killer missile, and I did a little bit of sculpting, a little bit of spare plastic, so therefore he can easily turn the turret around like that. So he's the 2nd Lieutenant and 2nd in command of the 3rd Company. Would be this tank here. This tank is a warrant officer, and you can tell the insignia by looking at the red design work there. So it's a warrant officer, demolisher cannon, sponson, multi-melters. These are lead multi-melters, would you believe? And hull mounted las cannon, track guard, and dozer blade. So he's 2nd in command of the 3rd Company. And then next in order would be a Sergeant Major. You can see here. Now this demolisher cannon is lead, especially this part here, the main gun, and got sponson plasma cannons. These are lead. These are original Games Workshop lead sponson plasmas. And then you've got the dozer blade and track guards. So he would be a Sergeant Major, 3rd in command of the tank company. And then we've got this one here. He would be a Master Sergeant, equipped with sponson heavy bolters, track guards, and hull mounted las cannon, demolisher cannon again. So there you go. Now I've done it so the lore behind my regiment would be that the demolisher tanks are usually more experienced than that of the regular battle tanks. So just a little in-depth of the lore. And then 4th in command, or 5th in command, would be a Staff Sergeant. You can tell by the insignia there, the 2 diamonds. There you go. Through there, and then after that we would have a Sergeant. So there you go. That's the Sergeant here. There you go. And then after that would be a Corporal, or Seasoned Guardsman. Now the difference, I'll show you in a minute, has got a grey line for being a Corporal and red for the actual insignia. So that's red and then grey. And then for the Lance Corporal, we've got here a white line and red pattern. And the rest of the tanks in the company would be just regular guardsmen. So look at this tank here, for example, just a red line. He's just a regular guardsman in the tank. Number 8. And then number 9, something I want to show you as well, is that you can tell by the company number by the skulls. So for example, if it was a third company, the way I've done it is that there'd be 3 skulls, second company would be 2 skulls, and first company would be 1 skull. So there you go. So that there is the organisation of the tank company of the third. So third tank company, again we'll go through. So you got the second lieutenant, warrant officer, sergeant major, master sergeant, staff sergeant, sergeant, corporal, lance corporal, and then guardsman. And that's how the insignia works. Now this is based on the British Army regimental organisation doctrine. The American system is very, very similar, but I think it's like different wording and slightly different with the squads and how they are organised and such. So all the Imperial Guard in my collection have been redesigned slightly with the insignia patterning, especially the infantry themselves. They've been redone, they've all been coded now, and the super heavy tanks as well, which I'll do a future video about as well, and how that's organised. So there you go, that's how a Leman Russ Tank Company is organised, and a showcase video at the same time. So people have been asking me what is the law and how you do insignia and things like that. So this is a video request from them. And this video would not be possible without my friend Matt Hood, who is an expertise on regimental organisation and insignia. So I was not an expert, and I don't take all the credit for this. I just did the design work, and I relied solely upon him to help me out with the insignia and things like that. So there you go, there is the Leman Russ Tank Company at the 3rd in support of the Cadian 18th. So if you like this video, remember, if you found it inspiring, remember you can hit the like button, that'd be really appreciated. And also, even more, you could subscribe to my channel as well, which will be great. There'll be more showcase videos on the way. I hope this video has inspired you to do it. And you can copy my design work, that is no problem at all. You can do your own design work for the insignia as well. I really appreciate you watching this video, and thank you very much. Hope to see you again in the next video.